Hello, welcome back. It's good of you to join me. I, as ever, appreciate it. I'm going to talk today about making links and raising smiles. And the idea for this kicked back into my brain. And for those who know me, once I get an idea in there, I have to either do something about it, write it down, talk about it, or try and kick it into touch. I can't just ignore it, that doesn't happen. So the piece I wrote about was the boxes, and the boxes that I'm preparing for my 3 granddaughters. And I was reminded that I had actually prepared a box for an old lady that, she was probably my age, I shouldn't say that, should I? A lady who was in residential care with whom I worked on a counselling basis during my first bout of counsellor training. I had to argue with my tutor that this was a valid person with whom I could work. And initially he said no, next one must be a proper client. And then afterwards, when he saw the effort that I'd put in, the techniques that I'd used, he agreed that it had been a valid choice. One up to me. Doesn't happen very often. Anyway, what I did for this particular lady is I made up a memory box. I got some photographs from her family and I mounted them and put the names of the people around so that she knew and could be helped with her remembering about who they were. And her family gave me some little bits of stories as well, and I wrote those out. But I also included some photographs of things from when she was younger. I spent ages on Google going through and getting photographs of soap powders, soaps, groceries at the time, and I put those in a book. And I did a search round my good old favourite antique place, and I actually found 1 or 2 old things that I could remember from my mum, and I thought, I wonder if these would stir some memories. I found an old shop that sold sweets from days gone by, so I got some of those as well. Some of the blackjacks and fruit salad sweets and the Swizzlers and goodness knows what else, and I put those in the box. And I got perfumes. I had some of my mum's old perfumes, and I put one of those bottles in her box as well. So when we were together, rather than finding it hard to begin talking, we'd just get the box out, and she would look through, see the pictures. They would be a link to the past. She would start smiling and start talking about what she used to do, how she used to do her washing at the kitchen sink. Nothing like a washing machine, nothing like an automatic washing machine, put it in and go away. No, it was hard work. But she was able to remember that and talk about it and smile about those times that were still in her memory. So if you know somebody who is struggling with remembering, have a go at getting one of these boxes for them. Be inventive. If it's a man, then maybe look around for old tools in the antique place. I actually found an old oil can the other day, and I thought, I can remember the noise that used to make when my dad used it. So it was bringing memories for him, and I'm sure it, for me, and I'm sure it would have done for him. And I also found an old measure that he used to use when he was bowling, because two bowls might look similar distance to a jack, but using the measure you could really check. All right, there's probably digital ways to do it these days, but I like to think that the bowling fraternity like to rely on the good old-fashioned ways. On that note, this good old-fashioned girl is bidding you adieu. Thank you for listening. Please do something with the appropriate boxes, tick them, whatever, but keep listening. It does mean a lot. Take care. Bye.